My name is Sandy Biggs. I'm a 61-year-old man, and I have been a patient here at Carolina Cell Therapy. It's the best thing I ever decided to do in my whole life. Because before I got this, I thought I was on my deathbed. I'm a type 1 diabetic, been that for 30 years. Been on insulin, taking insulin twice a day, 20 units in the morning, 20 units at night. And I've been on dialysis close to 2 years, and they've got me on all sorts of pills. I take like 18 pills a day for my kidneys, and there's a lot of harsh side effects to them. And then my sight, I went blind in 2004 with optic neuritis for 20 years. All the doctors just told me the same thing, that there was nothing they could do about it, and I'll be blind the rest of my life. Well, I think I've proved them wrong. When I started studying about stem cell therapy, I didn't know a single thing about it. I talked to a lot of clinics all over the United States, and I come to find out they had one here in Charlotte. It was so simple, there was nothing to it. I mean, I simply just laid down, and the doctor put IV in my arm, and 30 minutes later, we was going home. You can't expect things to happen overnight when you get stem cell therapy. It takes a little bit of time because they have to get in your body and they go to work. The first thing I noticed, I started urinating, and I hadn't urinated in over a year. And since then, everything has been getting better. My labs for my kidneys are getting better and better and better each time they do them. My pancreas is starting to put out insulin on its own. And then about 2 weeks later, my sight come back. I was laying in dialysis, and I started getting flickers in my eyes because I was totally blind, couldn't see nothing in the dark. Well, after the flashing came, a couple flickers from fluorescent lights above my head. When I sat down in the Uber car, it just kicked in. My vision just totally bam, like you open the door from a closet, the light came in. And I've been seeing ever since then. I got 20/20 vision. I was in shock, and when I got home, I didn't know what to do. I mean, I was just freaked out. There's still a lot of people out there don't believe I got my sight back, but hey, I'm looking at this camera right now. I got my sight back. And a couple weeks after I got my vision back, I hadn't drove in 20 years, so I went down to the DMV, got my license back, and now I'm driving all over the place now. And I would recommend getting your stem cell therapy and coming to Carolina Cell Therapy and having it done, because they will lead you in the right direction, and believe me, they're here to help you. They're just beautiful, wonderful people, what they've done for me, and they're wanting to help other people. So if you've got diabetes, if you're on kidney dialysis, if you got a chronic disease, if you got arthritis pains, anything, if you're blind, got optic neuritis, I would highly recommend coming and getting this done, because you have nothing to lose and no side effects.